And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now, here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Irving double teamed. Thompson outside. Dallas moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Irving with it. He's picked up by Mobley. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Shoots over Garland. And it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got the first points up on the board for Dallas. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Outside Irving. No good with the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's stolen by Allen. Gafford with the steal. Outside Irving. From deep. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. Still without a basket in the game. Outside Garland. From outside the arc, the Cavaliers again can't hit. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back over to you.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Garland. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Up top, Garland. Nice move. Pass to Strus. The 3 ball. And Davis pulls it down. And the Mavericks with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Garland, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh, not on my watch.
So both teams making some changes here. Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Russell inside. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Mitchell. He takes it in. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Mavericks leading by 10. Outside, Russell. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Yes, that goes in. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
That'll be a 5-second call. Five seconds left to play in the first. The drive-by ball. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Puts one up from 19, and it's Washington missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Russell looking it over. Lively with the screen. Pass to Christie. It's stolen by Nance. Spins. Mitchell outside. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Releases. And it's Russell missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. Mavericks leading by 12. Irving for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 15 points. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And stolen by Thompson. And a wide open look for Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now that's 17 points for Kyrie Irving. And they pick up 2.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
And that one, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Garland, no good. Gafford with the ball.